I met a man called Sidney Banks almost 42 years ago, and I feel absolutely privileged to have known that man. The principles he uncovered of mind, consciousness, and thought are the answer. This ordinary working man uncovered these profound spiritual principles that reside within each and every one of us. And as I started to listen to Sid, it acted as a catalyst for my own wisdom to emerge, and it changed my life. I didn't know that change was possible. And frankly, I resisted it for almost 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years. Sid would tease me and say, "No, dearie, it's more like 2 years." And I persisted until the very end that it was only a year and a half. That 6 months was important to me. But these principles are the most remarkable, simple, powerful, spiritual resources that humanity has. And the fact that they're already in us, that there's nothing to do, no techniques to do, no problems to work on, that it's already us, and all we have to do is still our mind, and anything that we need in life will open up to us, way beyond our imagination. I used to dream in the early days that if I could be a secretary in a beautiful office and wear nice clothes, that was my dream. That was the height of my imagination. And Sid said to Ken and I, if you hear me, if you really hear what I'm offering you, you'll travel the world and you'll share this message with humanity around the world. I was just awestruck, astonished at that statement. I thought, that's impossible. I don't have the education. I don't have the knowledge. I couldn't possibly do that. And when Sid said that would happen for him after he had his experience, that he and his wife would travel the world as well, helping people, and that these principles he uncovered would change the fields of psychology and psychiatry, and that people from all over the world would seek him out. Again, I was astonished, I was perplexed, I was confused, and yet the very thing he predicted that he knew and said with such certainty started to unfold in front of our eyes. And yet again, the beauty is that you don't have to look at your problems. As a matter of fact, if you start to investigate your problems or investigate your personal thinking, it's the wrong direction. And you soon tell that by the feeling that Sid encouraged us from the moment of his revelation, that if you just relax and open up, your own wisdom will start to emerge and provide the answers that you need, and your dreams will come true and beyond that. And that started to happen for my husband and myself. Our relationship changed from one where at one point in time we were separated for 6 months and had contacted an attorney for divorce papers. And our attorney friend basically said to us, smarten up, grow up, get a grip, look inside. And we did, and we've now been together for 48 years. Our relationship with our children, with our friends and colleagues just blossomed. We had opportunities then to do work. We were invited to work in communities and corporations with the mental health field, and saw incredible results as we introduced the principles to people from all walks of life, from kids in juvenile justice being held in detention, from crime-ridden communities where people were afraid to come out of their homes for fear of being shot. We saw them blossom and take charge of their community, and their communities change in a short period of time. We saw them go back to school, these residents who oftentimes were illiterate, that they found the confidence as their wisdom emerged, and they went back to school and became productive citizens contributing to society. We saw corporations that used to mandate fear in order to get productivity start to change to a leadership that sought out the best in their people through love and understanding. Any human endeavor, people from all walks of life have the same capacity inside of them. And that's why we started our business, was to be able to share these simple, powerful principles and to know that your life continues to unfold, that the learning never stops. You just become students of life, so that there's always new learning, new vitality, more love in your soul and your heart to share with the world. So I encourage you to read Sydney Banks' books and materials, and I wish you success in your journey and that you'll see your dreams come true and beyond.